Hey, welcome back to Mike's Trains. Now it's time to start a new project, and we just finished the HO scale Union Station for my father, and it got me to thinking about my train station. And I have the same one right here in N scale, which is right there, and this is my whole train yard. And I'm not too happy with it because it doesn't really work well. It looked good when I was building it, and there was a lot of things I didn't know that I wish I'd have known then. And I think it's time to revisit this, and I just kind of want to build this the way it should be built. So here's a look at what I've got. So the main lines are right here. There's this double track main line. And I have one inlet, so you can see I have 6 tracks that back up to the train station way over there, with the platforms and all that, backing up to the train station. And obviously that's really not a good idea. And I have the space to do something better. So what I have here now, you can see what I've got, and then I have a turntable set up over here, and then I have a lot of rock work I put in here. There's mountainsides over here, there's another one over here, small mountains, or hillsides I should say. And then we come back over here, and what I have over here is another hillside. And then on the other side of the hillside, what I had done was I put a siding in over here this was going to be a farm supply building over here. And then I was trying to model a crop of some sort right here, and I found some ideas on the internet, and it wasn't really working out. So this whole span from way over here to that crop field, so if you go all the way down to the crop field there, all the way back down this way, through this. Now this part right here, from this hill right here, so right on the edge of the main line to the back wall back there, is close to 2 feet. And then when you come back over here, the main line turns out and it comes all the way back to this part over here. This is closer to 3 feet out to the main line, probably a little over 3 feet from here to the back wall. And then the whole length of it is a little over 8 feet. So I've got plenty of room to add a proper train station and trackage and the whole thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow all of this out of here and rebuild everything in here, and I want to do the train station so that it's a pass-through from both sides. So let's take a look at the rough idea I have for the plan. Okay, so what I want to do, and here's a basic design. It's not what I'm going to use, but it's a starting point. As you can see, the train station goes right here. Not what I'm going to do, but what I'm looking at is this track plan here. And this is what I'm looking to build. And these are the storage tracks. I have my turntable can go up in here. I have my car shop that can go in here. And then I have 6 tracks currently for passenger trains. And I think I'm going to cut that down to 4. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put another one out here, and then a ladder this way, and this one will come down and connect into my main lines, and the same way on this side will exit out onto my main lines. That's kind of the basic idea of what I want to do, and that makes my whole train station a little more usable, actually a lot more usable. And what I want to do with the train station is I saw this once, and I can't remember where I saw it, but I really liked it, and it just kind of stuck with me, where the train station actually came over the tracks right here. and it just made a you know what I mean? It sat right over the top of all the tracks, and that's what I'm going to do with mine. And I'm going to build. Hold on, let's get rid of this drawing. Okay, so what I want to end up doing is taking the train station out of where it is up there, and I'm just going to make that track work and scenic and all of that, and I want to bring it down here. Now where exactly in this whole situation it's going to be, I don't know, but I want it to level out, and I want it to sit above the tracks for the passenger trains. And then I'm going to build a retaining wall in the back that will connect with the road, and the road will continue down there. And then I'll put I don't know, I haven't decided yet if I want to do low relief buildings or pictures like I have in there now, photo backdrops. I haven't decided yet, maybe a combination of both. And I want to bring it both down this side as well and kind of end it off into maybe a foresty type thing down toward this other end here. But that's the idea of what I want to do. And in the process of doing that, I'm going to blow out, we're going to get rid of all of this one on this side, and any other little mountainy type things that are in there, anything that's not level. I'm going to bring this back down to level, all the way back down, all 8.5, 9 feet of it, whatever it is, and then I'm going to start over and we're going to draw that in there. So that's the plan. It's quite an ambitious plan. It's a lot of work to do, and I'm not going to bore anybody with the points of demolishing all this and pulling it all out of there, because I got to pull the track out. I kind of want to try and reuse some of it. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm going to give it a shot, you know. And this all came to me, I don't know, after I finished my father's HO scale train station. Like I said, I just started looking at mine, and I really want to do something, and I want to get back to N scale again, which is where my stuff is. And this is the next logical thing. And the other thing is, down at this end here, let me give you a closer look. Okay, so down at this end, we have, you know, the engine building and the train station and all that, and it looks fine. But when I end up finishing this whole train yard over here, I want to have some of this mainland. I want to bring we're going to have a turnout from over here somewhere that's going to go up into the train station. But I also, in the near future, it's going to be a while yet. My son has just moved out of the house, and I still have my daughter here, and she has a this is my basement, and on the other side of this wall is a bedroom. And when she moves out, I want to expand the layout. It's gonna go huge into the other room, and I'll have a lot of space. So yeah, it's a big train station for this small room, but in the end it's going to be quite a large layout, so it'll fit just fine into it. And what I want to do is I want to bring track from here, and I want to bring it so that it goes into that other room, and I want to set it up now so that I'm good to go when I can expand into the other room. So this will be the start of that whole thing, and that's part of the reason, another part of the reason why I want to redo this whole train yard. And some of this might make a little more sense. And I'm probably going to end up tearing up a bunch of this main line in here as well and redoing that. This crossover, I may move this somewhere else or just take it out altogether. I really don't know yet. But yeah, so that's the plan. Let me know what you think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this video in a moment here, but I'm probably not gonna post for like a week or so, because it's gonna take me a couple of weeks, probably a week or so, to remove everything that's down there. I got to take it all out down to the bare plywood, and we're gonna start over. So until I get that part done, I'm gonna let it go. Maybe I'll do some photo updates on my website just to, you know, show you I'm still alive and things are still working. So stay tuned and keep an eye out if you're interested in the passenger train station thing. Let me know. And I've got some scratch build things. I want to build the underneath the train station. I want to scratch build the entrances to the train station underneath the train station, and I want to light all that up. So yeah, so stay tuned, and you know, we'll get back to doing some of these things. And like all my other videos, once I start laying track, I'll show you how I lay my track, and you know, I'll show you a little bit of putting the feeders on, all that kind of stuff, getting it hooked up to DCC. So that's the future of what's going on here. So until next time, happy modeling, and we'll see you later.